Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to tune a car so it wheelies. So there are many cars that wheelie in Forza Horizon 5. Today I'm going to use the 1975 Ford Bronco because I think it looks awesome when it wheelies. So I'm going to go into custom upgrade. Yeah, go away, don't want to do that. So we've got conversion. This is what I do first. Engine swap, you want to get the most amount of torque possible in the car. So I've got a 7.4 litre V8 TT which gives it 1750 horsepower. Gives it 1400 pounds per square foot of torque. So after you've done that, you're going to want to make sure it's rear wheel drive. Has to be rear wheel drive because you want the back wheels to have all the power. Then we're going to go into, so if you're not using the engine I'm using, you want to go through the engine and put everything on race. Make sure it's on race, but I don't have that because I've used that engine swap, which doesn't give you the option. So we're going to go into here, we're just going to change everything to race again. Suspension, we're going to put it onto off-road springs and dampeners to raise the car up, make it more bouncy. This we're just going to put race and then race on this as well to make sure you can adjust them. Chassis enforcement, we're going to put that on it to give it the most amount of weight in the car. We want all the weight we can possibly get in the car. Then weight reduction, don't put any weight reduction in it, we want to take that off. We want more weight, as much weight as possible. So after that, we're going to go into drivetrain. In drivetrain, just going to put the same on, race transmission 6-speed, try and keep it. You don't really want a 10-speed or a 7-speed, just 6-speed is perfectly fine, not stock, but you want race so you can change it. Then you want to put a race in here, then you want to put a race in differential, perfectly fine. After that, we're going to go into tyres, the more important. We're going to stick the drag tyre compound on it, then we're going to go front wheels as skinny as possible for the front tyres. Then on the rear tyres, you're going to want them as wide as possible. This one only gives you 245s on the back, but it's perfectly fine in this car to work. Most of them will give you a lot wider tyres than that. And then in rim style, you're going to want them as light as possible. So I've got these ones, which actually are, so if we just switch to another one and then go back to it, gives you minus 30 pounds, but there are ones that give you more. They're just the ones that I've chosen. And then front rim size, I've just left them exactly the same. Then you want to go into aero. You can change these if you want. You can try and take the bumpers off if you've got a car on the front to reduce the weight on the front of the car. But there isn't an option for that in this. Same as the back, just leave it stock, you don't need that. Bonnet, I don't even know what you can do on the bonnet in this, just put lights on, that's it, you don't need to do that. So after that, that is just upgrading the car. It's perfectly fine, you can do that on most cars. And then custom tuning, that's the most important bit. So I've already got my tune on this. So front, you want the highest PSI possible to make the less of the tyre on the road. On the rear, you want the least PSI possible to make sure you get all of the tyre on the road to give you the most amount of grip. Gearing, so final drive, we're just going to push it all the way to the left, all the way down, and then try and make first gear as long as possible. I haven't adjusted mine at all, so I've just put all the final drive right away to the left. If your first gear isn't long enough, then you can just make it longer, but mine's long enough at the moment, so it's perfectly fine. Alignment, you just want everything on 0, easy. Anti-roll bars, you want everything on the front to be stiff, to be soft, not stiff. And then everything on the rear to be stiff, so soft and stiff. Same in springs, everything's soft, everything's stiff, just like that. Ride height, we want the max ride height possible. Dampening, we want it to be soft and stiff again. Front soft and then the back stiff because you want the front to go up and down, bounce and that. The rear, you want stiff so it puts the power down. Then aero, just leave that, don't change it. Brake is just in the middle. I usually change it because I drift a lot, so we're not going to do that. And then in the differential, you want to lock the diff. So you put it to 100%, which will lock the diff. Make both wheels spin at the same time so the back end goes up. You're not going to just get loads of power to one wheel. You want it to both wheels, so 100% diff. So that is a standard wheelie tune for any car. You can do that in any car. And this is my Ford Bronco. It's a Ford Bronco, isn't it? 1975 Ford Bronco. Yeah. So whoa, you can see it's starting to go already. Let's go and find the, where's the drag strip? Drag strip over here? Yeah, there it is. Look, drag strip over here. Right. We're just going to park ourselves in the drag strip, and then we're just going to clutch in. So you want to be on clutch with manual, clutch in, put the power down, ready, wait for it, boom, there it goes. Oh, it's insane. It is insane. see how bouncy it is at the front, that's the soft. Yeah, let's just pause again. Let's do sideways. Whoa! So that is how you do a wheelie build in Forza Horizon 5. If you've liked that, check out my other videos. I do a lot of sim rig racing inside Forza Horizon 5. Check that out.